What do we have to use like graphs, or can we use our iPods for notes?
No, you can't use your iPod for notes.
Why do we do slope?
Okay, we defined. Everybody has their notes out. Chad, you got your notes out?
Oh, yeah. Mr. Harris, you're on TV.
I thought we didn't have to write it down.
Yes, you still have to write it down. But you can still go to Facebook and refer to what we're doing.
What's the point of recording?
already have it down.
Because we get to see the lessons.
No whining, no whining.
Not worried. I just said it wouldn't make any sense at all. When I come in here at the end of the day, you should give me a roll sheet so I can add people that are in class.
To
Facebook.
so that you can like friend request them and stuff.
Yeah. Just so they can see.
That's a good idea.
Okay, let's go.
See, we're working this out. We're going to continue with slope. What did I tell you slope was? What's the definition of slope? Kind of like what we talked about.
In a line,
We did.
it curves in a line.
Remember with this class? Remember I had me going down a hill. Is this class where I was like going down the
Yeah.
hill?
Hot dog, pizza, hot dog.
And that was what? Negative slope. That.
And then positive was we were holding your skateboard walking
No.
uphill.
Yeah. Positive was I'm climbing the hill, right?
Where's your skateboard?
You forgot the whoosh lines
Where's your skateboard?
after negative.
And your skateboard was bent in this one. It's wearing a padded hat.
Whatever you want. I'm not telling
It
you.
got
what.
tinier.
He's wearing a snapback.
And then I had this. I had the flat ground. What was the flat ground?
Undefined. Oh, no, wait, that's going.
What kind of slope was that?
A flat, no, undefined.
No, that's
Oh,
none.
that's
And then
none.
remember I had what did I have? Like my butt against the thing or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that's a
Kind of tall, this one.
Yeah, you got. What is that?
What is that?
This is this type of line here. Vertical.
Horizontal.
Vertical is undefined. We already wrote this down, so this is just quick review. We already know this, so it's undefined. Okay, and I also gave you a formula to find the slope. We need to write this down for sure. What's the formula
Y1.
to find slope? Make sure you have this. Make sure you have this.
I want this phone.
I have that one.
Okay. You also, this is really important, you also need to know something about slope in order to solve the next type of problems. Slope, this is very important. Slope, and I will explain it. Slope equals rise over run. And it fits this model because the x.
I got some dirty looks. They're like, this is the sixth time you've been around here. I'm like, I know.
I know.
Because the X line goes side to side, so that's the run that's going side to side, and the Y line goes up and down, so that's the rise, right? It's either going to rise or fall on the Y line of the graph, or it's going to run left, right, or left on the X line. So this is super important, that slope is rise over run. This will solve lots of your problems coming up. Yep. This is out.
Oh, I was writing that.
Okay. Now, what I'm going to show you today is something called
Way easy way to graph.
slope
Intercept.
form. It's really important. Now, Boater, what's an intercept?
When the graph and the line or the point and the line come together.
Where your graph crosses the axis, right? The y-intercept is where it crosses the y line. X-axis where it crosses the x line. Sappy. What are you gonna do, man?
He's storing this
I
in his head.
can't tell either. Yeah, but the problem is it doesn't seem to come back out. That's the problem I have, right? Alright, slope-intercept form. I have a formula for slope-intercept form. And the formula,
Oh.
that's right. y equals mx plus b. This is
What does
really
that
important.
mean?
This is your life in algebra for a little while.
Y equals motocross.
Okay.
What?
M, what did I tell you M equaled? M equals slope. And B equals the y-intercept.
Well, then why do you have y?
Because that's a great question. She said, then why do I have y? Because we have a distinction. Remember I told you that when you were showing me for the y-intercept, you had to write y-int and not just y? Because I have a y-intercept that's here, but I have an x and a y that are just points on the line. These numbers could be anything. They're just going to be points on the line. But this is specifically going to be where the graph crosses the y-axis. And m is going to be specifically the rise over run on the graph.
Oh.
Did Aaron give you those 75 papers? Who's not up there anymore?
Aaron told me he did.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you some examples. You guys have this?
Yeah.
We good? So I'm gonna show you how to graph these things in about. You should be able to learn like really quickly how to graph this equation right here. All these equations, you should be able to graph these in probably less than. You should be able to graph it in less time than it takes you to make the graph. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna give somebody give me one. Y equals. You give me one.
Negative.
5 what?
Plus,
No, I need 5x.
plus 1.
Plus 1, she said. Great. I'm going to graph this really quick. Check this out. I'm
Check
going to
it.
make the graph. Didn't do it. Didn't do it. I'm going to make a graph. Okay. Where's the y-intercept? No, where's the y-intercept? Who's the third wheel?
X. I mean 1.
1. Who's sitting in the B position in this formula right here?
1.
No. Who's sitting in the B position? 1. So I'm going to come here. 2. 0, 1. I know for sure, guaranteed, the graph is going to cross this line right here. No question about it. That's the y-intercept. I can see that already. Now, this is in what position up there? What letter? M.
M.
So this is the slope, right?
Yeah.
Slope, I told you that slope was what?
Positive.
Slope is rise.
Over run.
So slope is always in the form of a fraction. Is this a fraction?
No.
Can I make it a fraction?
Yeah.
How?
Over 5.
Sweet, I just go over 1.
Oh.
Now all I have to do is rise 5. So that's 1, 2, rise 5. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have to run how many? 1. So I'm going to rise 1. I'm going to come from this y-intercept. I'm going to rise 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to run a positive 1. And I'm going to graph it.
Oh.
I do not get
Positive.
We'll do a few of them. Positive slope, got to go uphill. Let's
I
do a
get it
couple
now.
more.
It's gonna be run, rise,
Wait,
run
Mr.
is first.
Mr. Gunther.
But
rises.
whatever number is on top of the graph, we're going up and down.
Oh.
And whatever number is on bottom of the graph, we're going right and left, yes.
Okay, so on the slopes, is it just like the m, whatever it is, if it's positive or negative, is that the slope that it's gonna be?
We're going to do a few of these. Can I erase this?
Yeah.
Let's do some more. Somebody give me another y equals.
Y equals
Negative
3x
3
x
over 2x.
Plus 6. Plus 6.
Ready?
I just
graph
want
it.
to stop taking notes on my homework paper.
Oh, that's so good. I'm going to graph it.
Do it without talking to us so you can see how fast you roll.
I have to teach it to you, so it's hard to not talk while I'm teaching it.
We already talked
No, we have
about
to ask a lot of questions.
But this is different because I have a fraction and I have a negative. So when I have a negative on a fraction, either one of these numbers has to go negative. So my rise over run is negative 3 over 2. So instead of going up 3, I'm going to go down 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to run how many? 1, 2.
3. Okay, so
Positive or negative slope on that line? Negative. Is m positive or negative?
question.
M is negative, so my slope is negative, and on the graph my slope is negative, yes.
You never answered my question.
So instead of starting on 0, each time you have to start from the point you just made.
Yep, exactly. So you start, so the first thing you're going to do when you're graphing these, softball player, All I keep seeing is the side of your face.
Mr. Harrison.
Let's do a few of them, don't worry about it. The first thing
What's
I'm going to
in?
do is go to the y-intercept, which is what?
6.
Which was 0, 6. And then all I did was make movements starting from there that were equivalent to that. Let's do another one. You ready? Can I erase this?
Yeah.
No?
Wait.
Can I erase this then? How about I erase this? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So I need an equation.
Y equals 6x.
Let's go with negative 1/4 x minus. No, let's go with plus.
4.
Oh.
Where's the y-intercept?
3.
Yeah, 3.
0. Is it 0, 3?
It is 0, 3 because I did not move anywhere on the x-line, correct?
Yep.
And then what's my slope? Negative
No,
1/4.
1.
Rise over run. So instead of going up 1, I'm going to go down 1, and I'm going to go over how many?
4.
So down 1, over
That-
4.
that
1,
says
2,
5.
3, 4.
So the same 5.
Connect the dots.
What? Why would you go down one?
Because I have a negative slope.
So, oh, I get it now.
It's alright, you'll get it.
So-
Let's try another one.
Wherever your y-intercept is, pretend that's your 0.
Nick, hook me up with an equation right now. Y equals?
4. And, yeah,
It'll always be 4x, and then I need a third wheel.
plus 6.
You don't want to get too big, and then my graph's going to be crazy big. Plus 6 is fine. And this graph will still be kind of big. So where am I going to go first, Nick?
Y equals 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's my y-intercept is what? 0, 6, right? And now, what's my slope on this equation?
4x.
4x.
Rise over run. No, x is not my slope. M is my slope. It's only the coefficient of x. It's only the number that's with x. 4 over 1. So, where am I going to go? From this point, where am I going to go?
Up 4.
Up 4?
No. Over
to the right
1.
one. This is a fully positive slope. So so positives go up, positives go to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over 1.
4 over 1.
I kind of missed
Oh.
the dot, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yeah,
Would you like a fraction that's not negative?
let's try it. You ready? Freitas, can you make one up for me? Y equals?
Negative 2 over
How about
3.
1/2? That's cool, right?
Oh, just
X. What do you want the third wheel to be?
-4.
-4, I like it. -4. Draw the graph. Remember, now there's no math involved, right? I'm not solving any problems. Right?
There's counting.
This is a 13-minute lesson.
Where is the y-intercept?
Negative 4. 0,
1, 2,
4.
3, 4. Put a dot there. The point is 0, negative 4. And my slope is what?
1.
1/2.
1/2.
That's what M is. So I'm going to go, these are both positive, so I'm going to go up 1,
And over 2.
up 1, over 2.
Oh, I get it now.
I knew you would. I just got to see a few. I couldn't expect to get it on one try, right? I mean,
I got it on like the second
Give me
one.
an equation. Jesse, if you're not ready to get all of these, that's fine. We're just doing some practice right now, right? No, you probably don't have to write every single one of these. No, I just want you to really be following along at this point. The notes, I think, we're kind of done. Now we're just practicing. Kayla, would you like to give me an equation?
Oh, so I can stop recording now?
Sure.
Okay.
Unless you think we should do more practice on this.
Say bye.
No, I think we should.
Bye.
See ya.